Welcome to Cash and Coffee.
Brought to you by the Radar Free Press.
I'm Kayla Tenboer-Sipes.
And I'm Emma Watts. So, Kayla, it is the holiday season.
It is.
It is my favorite time of the year because I'm being gifted so many gifts.
That's how you think.
But it's also my least favorite time of the year because I have to spend money on gifts for other people.
The giving aspect of it, the give and take. Yes, it can be difficult.
I am joking though. I love giving gifts more than I receive gifts.
Me too.
Yes, I'm indecisive about what I want people to give me. But I'm so confident in my ability to buy gifts for other people.
People keep asking me, like, what do you want? And I'm like, no idea. Like, it's hard to think of something on the spot. And I'm like, give me some time to think about it. I can send you a link.
Yes. Well, it's very clear that we both love giving gifts.
Yes.
But
I do.
How do we fit that into our budget? It's so difficult. Especially because, at least for me, I don't really budget for Christmas gifts until November, December, which I know I know it's not a smart thing to do.
Yes, you could definitely use a sinking fund all year long, so you have that money prepared. You can either do it by putting a little money every month into your savings account, or you can actually just like take out $40 out of the ATM and keep it in your safe at home. However you feel more comfortable doing that, and then when you come to Christmas, you have $1,200 you can spend on Christmas without feeling pressured or like over stressed, you know?
Yeah.
So doing the sinking fund is a great way to do that. If you didn't do that this year, take a deep breath, you'll be okay. We definitely need to like budget for it though. We don't want to just go out willy-nilly, be spending all this money that we might not have, using credit cards that we shouldn't be using.
And credit cards are a dangerous time, especially around this season.
It's so dangerous.
Yes, especially on Black Friday. There's been circumstances where it's like, do you want the shorter line? Sign up for our credit card today and get 10% off.
Yes. Yep, I know. Yeah, try not to do that if you can, and just prepare financially for Christmas because you know what's coming. So we're gonna budget for it, trying to find as much as we can. If you can take on an extra shift at work or anything like that, or a side job just to make a little more money. I know there's a lot of like holiday seasonal work out there.
Yes.
You know, Target, Walmart, they all have the seasonal work. So maybe take on one of those jobs just so you have the extra income if it works with your schedule. But other than that, doing drawing names for gifts is a great way for families. Instead of me having to buy for all of my nieces and nephews and all of my siblings, we do drawing names. So you draw out of a hat. You know, I picked Tyler, and then my sister picked Chris, you know, and so we all just have to buy for one person, and then you set like a money limit. Like we do $30, so you're not like breaking the bank, spending, you know, $20 for 10 people, but then you can also up that to 50 if you want. If you want to be able to give like a bigger gift, you could up it to whatever amount you guys agree on.
See, I've drawn names, and every year I do a Secret Santa with my friends, but I always just see it as it's just another aspect of Christmas. I never thought of it as a way to actually save money, because you're not buying a gift for everybody. You're drawing a gift for one person. But it's also fun because I've seen people do white elephant gift exchange that same way.
Another way we've done it is find one thing that you absolutely love. That's $1 or $2 or up to $5, I think it was. And then you buy that for everyone. So it could be, you know, like 10 people, but it's only $1 or $2. So you're only spending $20 max, but then you're giving your favorite thing to everyone. So that's kind of funny. And then you can like tell a story. Like I think I gave like my favorite candy bar, and then a lot of people did like a lottery ticket. So you can like, you know, do fun games like that to like keep the price low and also having fun.
Yeah, and I know, kind of stemming off of that, one way that my friends and I do Christmas is part of our white elephant gift exchange that we do. One caveat, the one thing is it's a $25 spending limit, but you have to use that money to buy craft supplies, and you have to make the item. You can't buy it, you have to make it for other people.
That's fun.
But it's great because we're all crafters, so 9 times out of 10 we have all that supplies anyways, so we're not spending a dime, but we're still giving a gift to our friends.
Very cool. I love doing it with baking. Like if I'm like really late in the game of shopping and I'm like, well, I could make like bread, banana bars and banana bread and whatever, and like bake and just give everyone a little basket of baked goods. And that's like, you know, an easy thing to do in last minute. So
Yeah,
it's another fun thing.
Or something that's just kind of a little memento. I know my grandmother, she is a baker. She will bake everybody little tins of cookies.
Aww.
And she will handwrite little coupons for one free hug during the year.
That's
and
awesome.
It doesn't cost her much because she's baking, but it's a small memento that means so much to people, especially receiving a little coupon that says one free hug from grandma. It's the best thing ever,
Right?
in my
That
opinion,
is
you
great.
can get for Christmas.
Yeah.
But it didn't cost her a dime.
Yeah,
So
it's
small,
just like the
meaningful
little
gifts.
dollar tins from the dollar store.
Yeah.
Those are, easy to get. It's $1, and then you have fun baking, and I'll probably end up doing that with my kids this year too, because it's fun.
There's a lot of experiences that you can have without breaking the bank that are more meaningful than spending $200 on a video game system for somebody.
Yeah, and I love doing, like for my nieces and nephews, I love when they get to a certain age, I like doing experiences. So like my niece, I bring her out to get her nails done. And then that was 2 years ago. And then last year we went ice skating together. So doing like experiences with them, and that cost me $6 at the ice skating rink instead of what I probably would have bought like a $30 shirt for her or something. And then we get that bonding experience together. We have fun together, you know? So, you know, doing experiences when they're like 10 years old and older. I do that with my another niece who loves crafting, and we go to Upcycle Junkie downtown Morrison, and we got to do a craft together for $5. Like it's better than any gift that you could get.
Yes, or the movies are also a very cheap
that's a good one,
alternative.
too.
If there's a movie that you know
like
someone really
that.
wants to see, take them to the movies.
I love that.
Tickets are only like $5 to $7.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe save up, budget for some
Matinee.
popcorn. See a matinee.
See a
budget,
matinee.
budget for some popcorn.
Yeah, and there you go.
Yeah,
That's
and
cheaper
there you
than
go.
a lot of things kids want nowadays.
Yes, and I love the movies.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
also a film and theater person.
We
so
both went to college for film.
so I love the movies naturally. But
Yeah.
so if any of my family members are looking for a Christmas gift for me,
Wink, wink.
just get me a movie ticket. That'll be fine. Just get me a gift card to a movie theater. That'll be more than okay.
I agree. For me too. I
Yes.
agree.
So if
Movie
anyone
theater.
watching wants to buy us
Yes.
gift cards to see movies,
Yeah.
by all means, we'd appreciate it. Moving past the holidays, one thing that is always in the back of my mind is New Year's resolutions
Yes.
and kind of creating a budget for the year to come.
Yeah.
Where do you start?
I would say starting with those goals. You know, looking at your past, review your past year, see where you fell short. Did you get behind on a bill? Did you not pay off as much student loan as you were hoping to? Start there and then move to next year and go, okay, so this year I'm gonna prioritize those student loans more, or I'm gonna prioritize those credit cards to get those paid off. And whatever that is, that's where you're gonna start budgeting. And I wouldn't really think of the budget as a whole for a whole year, because that can be overwhelming. Just concentrate with January and see how January goes. And a lot of people, just like any New Year's resolution, a lot of people do, you know, weight loss, and then they fall short after 1 month, 2 months. That's why just concentrate on that first month of budgeting and really get those good habits in place of putting in every single transaction when you make it. Before you leave the parking lot at the store, put it in your phone before you drive away. Create those good habits from day one, January 1st, and create the budget for January, the end of December. So, you know, you get done with Christmas, maybe you actually have some Christmas money that you received. Figure out this year, what are you wanting to really pay off, and maybe use that Christmas money to go towards those things, and just start from January and stay consistent of creating the good habits. And actually, studies show to create good habits, it needs to be something that you can do in 60 seconds or less. Anything longer than that, you're not going to continue doing it. So you need to build from that 60 seconds or less.
So, like you mentioned, that 60 seconds of, I just left Walmart. I know I spent $30 on groceries for this month. That's pretty cheap for a month,
That
but
is, yeah. So for that day.
for that day, or for that
the
week,
day.
perhaps. But I'm going to put that in my phone as soon as I get into my car. That's less than 60 seconds, and I'm going to go on with my day.
Yep, create that habit, because you don't want to put it in at the end of the week. So I've had a lot of clients that they're like, well, I put it in every Friday. No. That's not a habit because you're not doing that under 60 seconds. You're spending a whole 5 hours going through all your statements, all your receipts. You're not going to keep doing that.
And some of them might get lost in the way too.
Always, always. Yeah, you're not going to, and then you might have receipts that you needed for taxes. Now
That you kind of
lost
crumpled up and
those.
threw them in the back of the car.
And then you throw them away
Yeah.
because you didn't see them anymore. Yeah, so by creating those habits, to every time you spend a penny, you put it in your app. And that's what I use, Every Dollar app. It's so easy. Spouses, how we do it is they send, like my husband sends me any amount he spends and I put it in. We are both logged in, but that's how it works for us. That works best. And that opens up our communication. So we're talking about money, we're okaying it when we're spending it, and I'm in charge of the money, so I put it in the app. So that's how it works for us.
Yeah, so if you're in a shared household, you can collaborate on that aspect too.
Yep, you can both log into the app and be putting it in if you need.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I know we mentioned sinking funds for bigger purchases that might be further within the year.
Yeah.
So if we're looking and starting the New Year's and you know that miraculously you were gifted a vacation that
that
was
sounds good.
during the summer.
I'll
That
take
sounds
that.
awesome.
I'll take it.
Or you're needing to budget for Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
How would you go about kind of making those sinking funds?
So I do have a vacation coming up in May, and so I have 6 months to save for that, and say that's $3,000 that I know I'm going to need. Well, then I go, oh no, yeah, but I need travel money, I need restaurant money for driving there, I need gas money. Okay, now we're going to up it to $4,000. You never know, hotels, all that. So we need $4,000. Divide that by your 6 months that you have to save, and that's the amount of money you're going to be putting in your savings account every month. So that way, when that vacation comes around, you are prepared. You have that money in savings. All you have to do is transfer it over. You're good to go. You don't have to take credit cards with you. You don't have to worry about going in debt for the vacation. You have been financially prepared, and you prepared from day one. January 1st, you knew you were going to have to go to a vacation. You knew you were going to have a wedding coming up this year. Create that sinking fund to go to that wedding, that destination wedding in Colorado. I had that one year too. So prepare at the beginning of the year and look out throughout the year and figure out what you have coming up, and then you can create all those sinking funds for the rest of the year.
Yeah, start budgeting for those Christmas gifts. Christmas gifts can be expensive, but like we talked about also, they don't have to be.
No,
they
don't have to be.
They can be as simple as a mug.
A mug.
With a logo on it. Did you know that we do that here?
I do, and I bet it's going to be on a bar across the bottom on how to get your logo on
if you want your logo to be on a mug, that'd be an awesome Christmas gift. Yeah, seeing us drinking out of a mug with your logo on it. That'd be so cool. This is our logo though. This is Cash and Coffee's logo. But
wait, can I bring this home with me? No.
I don't think so. I don't think we can take these home with us. Yeah, maybe we'll get you one for Christmas.
Yes. Bingo.
Yes. But we have to make sure it's in the budget.
Yes, of course. Check
have
the
to make
budget
sure
first.
it's in the budget. Yes.
Yep. And then when you spend it, put it in the app before you leave the parking lot.
Get in those habits, less than 60 seconds.
Yes.
Thank you for being here today and talking with us about some New Year's kind of resolutions.
And if you do need another gift, you can always get my book, Dancing with Money by me, on my website, KaylaTenboer-Sipes.com. And you can learn a lot and just learn these 7 skills to improve your personal finances.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kayla.
Yeah, of course.
As always, we'd like to thank our production team for helping put these episodes on. Don't forget that the Radar Free Press is free, so we do rely on your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions to keep us thriving. And for more videos like this, check out theradar.online.